Titanic, right? And the tragedy with that ship. And here, for example, the Titanic is a very good example of past perfect because, you know, um, despite the fact of the tragedy, we had, for example, that uh, when they tried to rescue the Titanic, probably the Titanic had already sunk, and there were some people who were not safe precisely because when the help arrived, they had died. So here the story of the Titanic is a very good example of what past perfect is. And let me show you a couple of examples here. For example, look, these are normal sentences. The US Navy had agreed to pay for our new underwater video technology. We had agreed to use the technology to look for 2 submarines that had disappeared in the 1960s. When we realized we were celebrating something where people had died. Here is another because many ships had sunk in that area. So you see, this is the way we use that past perfect. Here is another example. For example, I felt that the people who had died here in 1912 were speaking to me again. And then the filmmaker James Cameron had been there. A couple you ever seen the movie of the Titanic? Have you?
Yes.
Okay. Did
Yes.
you
Yes,
like it?
of course.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Honestly, did you
Yes.
like it? Yes, you did. You know, everybody knows that it was very long. It was a very long movie. But my question is, did you like it? And then you say yes. Fatima, have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
I
I
have.
have.
Uh-huh. And did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And well,
Yes,
Alexandra?
she cried.
Probably.
Shut
Uh,
up.
and Alexandra, sorry, have you ever seen the movie? And she cried a lot, right? Alexandra, are you there? No? Well, okay. Jime Pastrana, have you ever seen the movie? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, thank you. Maria, have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the movie Titanic?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I have. Did you like it, dear?
Uh, so,
Honestly, if you tell me no, I won't be offended. Don't worry. I didn't like the movie. I mean, I know that the movie is good. Yes, that is historical. Yes. So the movie is a trophy. Yes, but if I really liked it, me myself, no.
me too.
Okay. Did you like it?
No.
Not really. Okay.
No.
Good for you. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Okay. Well, anyway, let me just read the this passage. Okay, Jime. Well, let me read it for you. Return to Titanic. On April 15, 1912, the largest passenger steamship ever built hit an iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic Ocean. Titanic had left Southampton, England 5 days earlier and was on her first voyage. In 1986, Dr. Robert Ballard found the wreck of Titanic. He went back to Titanic 19 years later to see how it had changed. It was during the Cold War. I was on a secret mission when we found Titanic. The US Navy had agreed to pay for our new underwater video technology. In return, we got to see the Titanic sink not at first, because many ships had sunk in that area. When we realized it was Titanic, we jumped for joy. Then we realized we were celebrating something where people had died. I saw champagne bottles with the corks still in. The box holding the bottles had disappeared long ago. Suddenly, I noticed a woman's shoe nearby. I saw a pair of smaller shoes. Perhaps they belonged to a child. I felt that the people who had died here in 1912 were speaking to me again, but I knew that other people had been there since my first visit. Hollywood filmmaker James Cameron had been there. A couple of New York had even got married down there. I was disappointed. It was exactly what I didn't want to happen. I asked people to treat Titanic's remains with respect. The story of Titanic is not about the ship, it's about the people. That one. All right. Well, so did you have the opportunity to see the different examples using past perfect?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Okay. And you see when we are contrasting that something happened much before another thing. Mhm. So for example, then we realized we were celebrating something where people had previously died. This is a past perfect. Okay. Well, let us stop here. Chicos, nos vamos a detener aquí para que nos podamos ir al break. ¿Listo?